Welcome to the diary of an adult improver in chess who tries to become somewhat good at the game. In this episode, we will have a look at the results of the first month and make sure you stick until the end because that's where I will share my new training plan. So let's get straight to the results then. I played 2 tournaments. One tournament I got half a point out of 4, and that was basically the starting point of this series. So if you haven't checked the first video, make sure you check it out here. And after that, I played another tournament. It was last weekend, and I got 3 out of 5. Which was a bit unfortunate that I played 2 unrated players, so I dropped a bit of rating. My FIDE rating dropped 6 points, and my national rating dropped quite a lot, mainly because of the first tournament. So that dropped 39 points. And that results in me having a new FIDE rating of 1587 and a new national rating of 1603. And let's see if I actually learned something last month. But in fact, I did. I'm quite happy how I recovered after the first tournament. I went half a point out of 4, which was a disaster. And the tournament after that, I played quite well. I had 3 out of 5. And I was actually able to find some nice tactical shots. Let me see if I have the examples here. So here, after bishop c4, I was able to play knight f6 and win a pawn here, which was nice. And also right here, after f5, I played rook takes c3, queen takes c3, and then I had the fork here. So I was happy I was able to find those moves. And yeah, I totally crushed the 1736, so it was 150 points higher rated than me, and I totally crushed him. So that's something positive and something to hold on to for the future. And then the bad things. It's quite interesting, actually. I found out that I'm emotionally too invested in games. I know, like, I'm fanatic. I try to improve and I give it my everything. But in games, I'm really into the game. I'm really focused, really locked in. But it, in some cases, means that I am not objective enough and I'm playing too much on adrenaline sometimes. And that results in me missing some key moves. Like if a game shifts in momentum, sometimes it takes me a little too long to adjust. But it's good. I started the series when I got 0.5 out of 4, and that gave me the realization, okay, there's more than chess. And also after discussing some things with my coach, he said, it's good that you give it your all, but in the end, it's just chess. So calm down a bit, and that helped. But it's something to be aware of. Like in games, when I do notice, okay, I'm really into it, maybe calm down a bit and try to stay objective instead of being too emotionally locked in. So that's something I learned. And another interesting fact is that I'm way too passive with white. In the tournament, I went 3 out of 5. I won all my games with the black pieces and I lost all my games with the white pieces. And in the games that I lost, I was way too passive. I wasn't able to create any danger or take any initiative, and that's quite a warning sign. So in the long run, it probably means that I'm going to make some changes in my repertoire. I'm probably going to look at some more aggressive options for white, just to be able to create some chaos on the board. And that's also something I discussed with my coach when we started working together. He saw that I try to play really positional, and I like players like Karpov, and maybe I try to imitate them. But he saw in games that I'm much better when the positions are concrete and when there's chaos on the board, instead of when positions are more positional in nature. Especially in those positions, I tend to get outplayed. So that's something really interesting. For now, I'm aware of it, and I'm going to try when I have the white pieces to put more pressure and to think more forward instead of taking it slow. So that's something I'm going to take with me in the next games. Now let's have a look at my schedule for the coming month. I'm gonna stick basically to what I do right now, and that's at least 10 Blitz games a day. I have to say, I find Blitz quite difficult to play, but my coach forces me to do it. First of all, I'm a bit of a slow player, but mainly he forces me because I just need to get a lot of repetition in. So a lot of volume, a lot of certain openings that I face, a lot of similar positions to get familiar with. So I'm gonna stick to that, and I'm going to analyze those games quickly. I just use a 4-point 4-point schedule to go through the game quickly, just to get the main points. If you want me to make a video about that, just let me know. It could be quite interesting actually, because it does help to get to your through your games quickly, and still learning something valuable. So if you want that video, just let me know. After that, I'm going to do the 1 hour of tactics, and I use the book The Woodpecker Method for that. So 1 hour, no debate, I have to do that. And those two are the main points of my training. And if I have time left, I will have a look at an opening. So I just started a new opening book. I'm just going to work on that if I have time left. So that's June in the books. We started the series with a bit of a loss, but in the end it's fine. We're in for the long run anyways, and the end was quite promising. I played some good games. I was a bit unlucky with the pairing, so it's all good in the hood. So before we close it out, I'm curious, how was your chess month? Was it good? Was it bad? Let me know down below and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.